Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming to you from my bathroom because I want to be sharing with you guys how I get ready every day in terms of body moisturizers. And I really narrowed it down to my top 5 favorites. And this list includes some dermatologist recommended products in addition to some fan favorites too. So if you want to hear about my top 5 body moisturizers, definitely keep on watching. For those of you who might be new, thanks so much for checking this out. I am a full-time working mom, but in my spare time, I really love putting these videos together on fashion, beauty, mommy lifestyle, in addition to reselling as well. So if those kind of things sound at all interesting, definitely check out my other videos linked down below. And please also consider hitting that subscribe button as well. So we are heading into the months that are really cold weather, and indoors we often use heaters, even here in Northern California. And because of that, my skin gets super dry and itchy. In addition, my youngest daughter has problems with eczema too. So even more so, I'm really thoughtful about what types of products that I can use on her delicate skin too. So I put together these lists of my top 5 favorite moisturizers, and I'm super excited to share them with you guys today. I will, per usual, link down below all these products and where you can find them really at the best values or deals. So definitely check those links out as well. A lot of these products I do get in bulk, either at Costco, honestly, or on QVC. And if you want to make these purchases in bulk on QVC, which is our home shopping network, and you're new to QVC, you can use my link in the description box down below. For your first time purchase, you will save $15 as well. So just to let you know, this video is in no way sponsored by any of these brands. Although I do use some affiliate links that I just mentioned, this video is not sponsored at all. So these are honestly just my top 5 products that I love using personally on a day-to-day basis. And I'm in no way affiliated through sponsorship with any of these companies. So hopefully I can provide you guys with a really unbiased opinion about these products. Alright, so if you've been watching my channel at all, you'll know that I am a practicing oncologist at a pretty large academic center. So I have a lot of colleagues that I'm very fortunate to have that are dermatologists or skin experts. So I really love kind of picking their brains about products that I can use for myself, but can also recommend to my patients, many of whom are on chemotherapy, and dry skin is a super big problem for them as well. So I'm going to start off my list by including some of my dermatology friends' recommendations on moisturizers to use. And then the end of the list will include some more like fragrance type of products, which I don't necessarily think are the best for sensitive skin, but some of my personal favorites. Okay, so if I poll my dermatology friends, the #1 skin moisturizer that they recommend for their patients is CeraVe. So here is my CeraVe container. So CeraVe can be purchased anywhere. They have their own website. You can also purchase it at your local pharmacies, but I get mine through Costco just because you can buy it in bulk. So this is recommended by dermatologists. It includes 3 essential ceramides which help provide that barrier back into your skin. It's fragrance free and it's a moisturizing cream, so it's definitely thicker than what I would call a lotion. But this cream is probably the #1 recommended cream that I hear about at work, and one that I definitely recommend to my patients as well. Again, my daughter also has eczema, so I slather this on her every single night, and it's done really well for her skin. So this is definitely my top pick for a moisturizer or cream that is great for sensitive skin. That's really medical grade moisturization, I would say. So let me just quickly show you how it applies. But it's really a thick white cream, and here's the consistency. So I'm not sure if you can really tell. It's thicker than a lotion, but it's not super thick. So it really applies very smoothly, and I will say that this is non-greasy. So a lot of other body moisturizers have a little bit of a greasy feel to them, especially the ones that are more clinically based like CeraVe. But this one does not feel greasy. It absorbs really well. And again, I would consider this truly unscented. So great for little kids. You can even use it on your face, I would say, in other sensitive locations. But really great moisturization that I think is just universal for anybody. So that's my #1 top pick for body moisturizers. It's good old CeraVe. Okay, so the next pick that I have is great as well, and I use it also a lot for my hands, especially in the pandemic where I'm washing my hands literally over 50 times a day. No kidding, 50 times a day. I counted it, I wash my hands. So because of that, my hands really take a beating, so I try to moisturize whenever I can. And if I'm not washing my hands, I'm using those hand sanitizers and those gels, so it really does strip your skin and dehydrate them. So one of my most favorite hand creams now is another body cream, and it's this Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. So here's a big supersized vat of it that I actually purchased on QVC. So again, check out my link down below to save $15 if you want to check it out too. But QVC, just like Costco, is able to put together these bundles where you can buy these products in bulk. That's a lot cheaper than if you buy it at Sephora or at your local pharmacy. If you're interested though, this is, I know, sold at Sephora in addition to other items in the line. They also have their own website as well. This is the classic Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration Skin Protectant, the original unscented version in the supersized container. And then I have a little sample too. So they also come out with these smaller sizes, perfect for your purse, which is the same formulation. And again, this is a cream, so it's thicker than a lotion, I would say. But I love using the small version in my purse as a hand cream as well. So they do put out several different scents. So unlike CeraVe, which I personally have not seen any scents for, don't quote me on that, but I personally have not seen any scents for. First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream does come scented if you'd like. This one is unscented, but I've tried many of their scents before, like honeysuckle, one of their pomegranate scents. They're all natural scents, so they don't smell artificial at all. And personally, at least for hand cream, I do like a little bit of a scent. I just enjoy the experience. So I do gravitate more toward the scented versions. And again, they're all super light and natural. But if you're a little bit of a scent person like me, you can definitely check out some of their fun options. So I'd say maybe a little unique thing about this product versus some of the other ones is it does contain colloidal oatmeal. And that's supposed to be soothing to your skin. So this is kind of medical grade, I would say, meaning that I do recommend this to patients as well, and even for young kids. It's soothing for eczema, sunburns, things like that. I think this is really great for. It's kind of a universal repair cream, kind of like the name implies. So let me show you just how it applies. And this is a little bit more, I'd say, thin in terms of consistency than the CeraVe was. So I don't know if you can get a sense of that, but it comes out a little bit thinner, just in my opinion, but they're pretty similar in consistency. And again, this applies really nicely. And again, this, I would say, unscented version really is unscented. Sometimes if you buy unscented products, they are called unscented, but there's a little bit of a scent. But this one I would say is really unscented. And it just goes on really smoothly too and not greasy. So I really love this product as well if you don't want any grease on your hands. It's a little bit slick. So for instance, I can snap and I can use my fingers for things, but it's a little slick, honestly, but I would not call it greasy. So that's my number 2 pick, is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. Super great value if you get it in the bulk size, and you can just lather it over your whole body. And the best time to moisturize, if I didn't mention already before, is right after you take a shower, kind of towel dry off, and your skin is slightly moist. And because you're in a warm shower, your body and your skin will be able to kind of absorb these products a lot better than on just dry skin. So I like to moisturize just kind of head to toe after I get out of a hot shower. All right, so the next product that I want to talk about is from Josie Maran's line. So Josie Maran puts out a ton of products. You've probably seen this at many different beauty stores, including Sephora. I've had so many different versions of her moisturizing products. So she puts out 100% argan oil in a bottle that I've gone through many bottles already, and that's a great moisturizer. I don't use it for my whole body because I try to use it a little sparingly, but I love just the straight up argan oil for my face as a moisturizer. For your body, she developed this body butter, and that's her iconic classic product, I would say, for moisturizers. Since this came out, the line has put out so many different other kind of little spins on moisturizers, like balms and other types of textures of moisturizers. She has many different scent options as well. All of these are natural, just like the First Aid Beauty products. So although there is a scent, they're all natural. In no way do they smell chemical-like or artificial. So I really love that about her products. But the body butter, for me at least, is where it's at when you're moisturizing your body. And I've had several personal anecdotal experiences from patients where they independently tell me that this is their favorite moisturizer. Or when I'm in the hospital visiting them, I'll see this on their nightstand. And, you know, I'll say, hey, I love that product too. And they tend to rave about this. So I think there's definitely a following for this line. But this particular version here is a scented version. This is Lemon Verbena, which is actually one of my favorite scents. It's not put out that often by her, but I really do love this scent. And this is what I'm working through now. So as you can see, it's almost gone. This is a small version, but there are many supersized versions that are available. Again, check out my link down below if you want to save a little bit on them. But if you buy these in bulk, you actually can save a lot of money, especially with body moisturizers. I think getting a bulk vat of it makes a lot of sense because you go through it pretty quickly. Like I can go through a little container like this in a couple of weeks. So it makes more sense, I guess, economically to buy it in bulk, of course. So I would consider that. But this product is just so pretty and I love the slight scent here. So the consistency, I'd say, is similar to the previous two. It's definitely thicker, I would say, than a traditional lotion. So this is known as a body butter. And I just love the name. It just sounds really nice to kind of butter yourself up. But because it's formulated with argan oil, and that's kind of the unique spin on this line, it's supposed to provide your skin with some of the essential fatty acids that it's craving. So because the formulation is really based on argan oil, of course, the formulation is a little bit more oily, or I would even say greasy, than the previous two lines that I just talked about. And that's just the nature of the line, right? It's made out of argan oil, so it's a little more oily, but it does absorb into your skin pretty well, although initially there is more of a greasy type of texture. So if that bothers you, you might want to try out some of the other options that I'm talking about. But for me, it doesn't bother me. In fact, sometimes I do like a little bit of that oiliness, kind of like why people often use Vaseline for moisturization. It's just the feel of that little bit of grease or oil feels like it's kind of getting into your skin. But I would say that's a little bit different with this product. It's a little bit more of that greasy kind of consistency. But it does ultimately go in really smoothly, and it does work really well for moisturization. So I would definitely consider checking out Josie Maran's line. She makes some just really beautiful products. So the last two items, as a disclaimer, are not recommended by my dermatology friends, but they're recommended by me if you're somebody that likes fragrance and doesn't have ultra sensitive skin. So my dermatology friends probably would laugh at me if they knew I included this on the list, but I love these next two options because I love the scents, really. And I personally don't have sensitive skin, so I can use different types of options of moisturizers. I do not put these on my kids because I do worry about, you know, their sensitive skin. But if you're like me and can try out different moisturizers, I love these next two products. So this one here is gonna come as no surprise. You all know I love it if you watch this channel, and that's the Soldiernero Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. So here's a little version here in the iconic yellow container. And I have the really large one here, which I haven't even opened yet, but I just got recently from Sephora. So you can tell I love it. This is a huge vat of Boom Boom Cream. I've gone through so many of these already. Sephora is where I get them from, and there's so many different pack-ups of the products that you can try out. So the line really has expanded to include so many other things besides just the cream. So they offer products like body mist, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, lip balm, just so many different types of products that you can try out. But really, why I love this is the scent. So it is a stronger scent, so if you don't like scent, I don't think you should go for this product, honestly. But I love this scent. It's just a beautiful pistachio, caramel, vanilla scent. So I think it's perfect for all times of year. I think in summer it's perfect. It's meant to be kind of a summer fun type of vibe. But in the winter, who doesn't love these warmer notes too, right? So I love this as a pick-me-up. I love to put it on right before bed because the scent kind of lingers a little bit. And I think it's just comforting. That's just my opinion. But it's just a beautiful scent. So the cream typically looks a little bit of a yellow hue here. And this is just the little travel size version. But this, again, is a cream, so it's kind of thicker than a body lotion, I would say as well. But here is the consistency. So similar to the other ones again. So it's a little bit of a thicker type of a cream. And it does apply well. I do not think this is greasy when you apply it. And the unique thing about this is it's supposed to have some body firming properties. So you're supposed to apply it to your thighs, at different places on your body where you might want a little bit of firming. It has guarana extract, which I believe is infused with caffeine. So for that reason, it's supposed to firm your skin and your tissues pretty well. So it's honestly a little bit hard to tell if it's actually firming my skin, but that's the kind of unique spin on these products. It has the guarana extract. It's supposed to have some firming. But really, I love this for the moisturization, but honestly for the scent. I think it's just a beautiful moisturizer to use. It's kind of a little treat. I look forward to putting this on, honestly, before bed every night. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely consider checking this out. This is really my favorite product in the line. It's just the classic cream. They also make different scents now too that I've tried out most of them already, and really in my opinion they don't compare to this original. So I just stick with the original Boom Boom cream, but a great body moisturizer, especially in the winter months when you kind of want to think about kind of summer fun. I think it's a great little pick-me-up. Alright, so the last and fifth body moisturizer I wanted to share with you guys today is one that I've used for years, and again, I don't really know what dermatologists would say about this. I think this one has a little bit more kind of medical grade properties to it, so I think that they would probably agree with this recommendation, but it's from Philosophy, and I put together a whole video on my favorite Philosophy products, which I'll link down below. But I love Philosophy, in particular their facial cleansers and products I use every single day, cannot live without. And likewise, their fragrances are some of my favorites. So if you're not familiar with this line, you should be. So they're also known for all their fun scented types of body washes. But really one of my all-time favorites in the line are their fragrances, because of course I work in the medical field like I've been talking about. I cannot wear overpowering fragrances to the workplace. And I'm a fragrance person, I love fragrances, but at work I need to tone it down a little bit. So their scents are really clean and perfect for the workplace. I receive so many compliments, even from patients, not on my fragrance, but on how good I smell. So there's a huge difference there when someone says, you just smell nice versus I love your fragrance, right? So the whole goal is to be smelling nice at work. So I love their Philosophy fragrances. My favorite is either Amazing Grace, their classic, or Pure Grace. And that's the one I have here. So along the line of the fragrances, they put together, of course, body washes with the same scents that you know and love, in addition to this body lotion. So this is their perfume body lotion. They also make other variations of this kind of lotion, but this is just a classic body lotion. And again, I got this from QVC, and it's a huge, super sized vat of it with a really nice handy pump. So why I love this is it has a little bit of that Pure Grace scent, which is described as a soap and water clean, and I would agree with that. And this lotion is scented just like that. So it's a very clean, kind of soap type of a scent, but it's not overpowering. And there are some really good for you ingredients in here, like a lot of great oils for your skin, like macadamia and olive oil, which are both really great for you. But let me show you the consistency here. So this one is a little bit thinner than the others, although not so much so, but this is truly described, I would say, it as a lotion. So it's not as thick as a cream like some of the other products I talked about, but this is just a beautiful lotion. And it goes on really well. Again, this is really not greasy either, which is why I love, like most of these products are not greasy besides the argan products. So if that's something you're interested in, I think all of these kind of fit the bill a little bit. But this scent is just perfect. It's just such a clean, fresh scent. It's hard to find, and the lotion just kind of has a little bit of that hint of it in it. So I just love these Philosophy lotions. They make also great hand creams and other body care products too. So I'm really a big fan of the line, but this lotion is one that I had to include on my list because I obviously go through a lot of it. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. Alright, so there you have it. Those are my top 5 body moisturizers. I hopefully you find this helpful and want to consider checking some of these out for yourself if you haven't already. I want to know in the comments down below, what are your favorite body moisturizers? I'm always looking to try out new different products, and really curious to hear about some of your favorites too. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.